Basically, we just have no beat note right now, no matter how I adjusted this, because we're on the wrong side. That doesn't work. You can see some teeny tiny miserable error signal right there. That is not usable, so I'm just gonna call it quit, sadly to say. Terry said he had a gift for me, and it's very soothing. It says, "I'm Nutsinee, please return to ANU. This is hilarious." Thanks, Terry. Today I have to resort to an analog solution to lab notes taking because my iPad is dying and I forgot the charger. The interferometer is locked again, that's why I'm whispering, sorry about that. I hope you can still hear me. Just crank up the volume really high. So one of the issue here is the PSL temperature has come back, but our laser couldn't lock to the bead node on the right side of the PSL, so the sign has to be flipped. So we're gonna have to tweak the laser box over there. We're gonna have to tweak the current knob and the temperature knob to find a good region for our laser to operate, where it does not operate too close to the mode hopping region or doing the multi-mode things where it causes the power to fluctuate. One thing I can do before I touch anything is to recalibrate my laser PCT. So the bead node is there, it's on the wrong side, I can't do anything else, but I can do this. Well, I brought out analog lab book, but I forgot an analog pen. This thing is not gonna work. So what I have been doing is I've been moving the OPO PCT around. I have to be quick about this. I'm gonna move it back down by 0.5 volt. Right now the PCT mode reads minus 110. That's 110 millivolt. Bead node reads 157, 7.5. Now I'm gonna move up 0.5 volt, 800 millivolt. Bead node reads 165.4. So the next thing I'm gonna do here is a little more tricky. I can't see shit with this goggle. So I'm gonna try to move our frequency so that we can find bead node on the other side, the PSL. Yes, the frequency readout will never be negative, it will just read positive. So what it's gonna do is either go down to negative and come back, that's what we want, or it's just gonna run away in the wrong direction. This is the bead node that we want, but this is on the wrong side, so we want it to go that way and come back as we adjust the frequency control on the MEM screen, which eventually controls the temperature of the laser. Nope, that's on the wrong side. Oh shit. Yeah, I have to move to the other side. Will it come back? Will it come back? It's coming back. Oh my. So bead node's good, but it's 400 megahertz off. That's kind of ridiculous. Yep, it's healthy, it's there. Now it's on the right side, but it's minus 400 megahertz off. So what's gonna happen tomorrow is somebody is gonna go into a PSL again. There'll be some realignment to the reference cavity, and from experience, every time somebody goes to PSL, temperature change. When temperature change, frequency changed. So I don't wanna touch any knob until after tomorrow. I am looking here at the laser output power seed launch diode, which is another diode that reads peak off at a different place, and this is the green production of the SSG, and this is the frequency that I just adjusted to find the right beat node. Problem is I see that the green power has come down, but none of other red monitor has gone down, so I think we are running in a multi-mode, but so far it looks pretty stable. If it's not too bad, I'm just gonna leave it for a day. Let's try to see some anti-squeezing. So I'm gonna double check the homodyne balancing and the fringe visibility. Actually, before we do that, let's try to see how we can give the squeeze angle phase more phase adjustment, because the problem last time with the anti-squeezing we have, it looks like we overestimate our loss, and it looks like anti-squeezing could be worse. Worse is good. That would explain our known losses. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at LO loop I and Q error signal, look at the ellipse as I change the squeeze angle. So homodyne with 69 degree, the bars all the way to the right, and everything else is 0. I'm gonna move the homodyne back to 0, gonna move OMC all the way to the right, that reads 34 degree, gonna move CLF all the way to the right, that reads 69 degree, and I'm gonna move a spare all the way to the right, that reads 69 degree. So I guess I'm gonna check for the balancing and the fringe visibility and flip the minus sign and hope that it will give us more range. Otherwise, there's not really a point of doing this again. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna have a quick lunch here. So I'm back from lunch. That took a while. Right now it is nearly 3 p.m. Laura Natal from University of Portsmouth just gave a talk about the status of the EM follow-up world. EM for electromagnetic. This involves the astronomers, data analysis, people following up astrophysics related stuff. It sounds like LIGO is gonna have 2 telescopes that is designated to look at whatever LIGO tell them to look at. We'll still be dealing with a bigger telescope, so it's nice to have 2 little telescopes that will point everywhere we tell it to point without having to compete with priorities of that big observatories usually do have. So right now I'm gonna try to adjust the temperature so that the laser is operating outside the multimode region. So by scanning the cavity while adjusting the temperature allows you to make sure that you are not within a multimode region. Now turn on, that's the PCT driver, it works. We are ready to drive. This right here is a multimode, another frequency that resonates within the laser. This shouldn't be here. This will go away as we adjust current and temperature knob. I am not seeing any multimode here. This is good. The power is nice and high compared to this crap down here. This is where it should be. Just wanted to note that I want to fix this issue first because we need a stable green input power. Otherwise our nonlinear gains changing all the time. Measuring squeezing and anti-squeezing accurately will be a pain in the ass if we don't know the nonlinear gain well. What happened was the temperature didn't change, but the current did change. I'm not sure I understand why. So before you stick your hands in the optical table, make sure you take all your shiny accessories off. You don't want stray lights everywhere. I'm gonna switch that fiber from using DSLR to get a pick off from the Mephisto seed so we can look at the fringe visibility. Right now the beat node level is -1 over here. I'm gonna try my best not to touch that fiber. Let's double check that we still have the beat node. Okay, -1, the beat node is unharmed. This is what we are going to be balancing with. The previous balance that we had is no longer well balanced. They are not subtracting to 0 anymore. So PD2. This is miserable. Why is the reference cavity power fluctuate so much? Makes no sense. PD1 is reading -213 plus 215. This is about right, so that's good. So one thing I didn't mention in any of the videos previously was but we have a couple of lenses here to point the beam onto the homodyne, so make sure you tweak that as well if you have a similar setup to what I have. Holy shit, you're not gonna believe this. So I measure minimum of 2 millivolt and maximum of 544 millivolt. Dark noise is -200 microvolt, and this is what I get from my fringe visibility. This is the best I've ever seen. 99%. Wow. Okay, I think this is kind of cool. Look at this. Can I make this bigger? No, I don't think so. So this, fuck, low battery. Are you still recording? No, you're not. Fuck. Hello, test. How's the autofocus doing? Good, bad? I'm gonna try for the first time vlogging stuff in the lab with a Fuji X-E3. This is what I normally use, and like this is like twice as tall.